Like that would be me going like, oh no, what do I do? And then I'd like take one of these and be like,
Pretty confident I can finish this book this week. $18 plus tax. So tip.
Stop showing everyone your butt. This vlog with a book haul. Honestly, a lot of books I could say are my book haul because I haven't made a video in 3 years, I think, during COVID when I started my YouTube video, and then I got a job and then the things just fell to the side. But I'm not gonna do that because I went from 50 books to 500 books because I just kept buying, and because I have a job I could afford more books, and then people gift me books, and then suddenly I just had a lot of books. So instead of doing a book haul of that many books, because that's crazy, I'll do the last batch, as it were. So we'll start off strong with the Fate, Ink, and Blood. It is a fantasy romance set in the Viking era. I'm excited to read this one. I went to the author signing and she was so nice. The second one is When the Moon Hatched. I'm not sure what it's about, but everyone says it's a really good follow-up to Fourth Wing, and I really loved Fourth Wing. I loved it so much that I went to the midnight release, which you can see a little bit on my Instagram. I did a small vlog of it at my local Barnes & Nobles. Basically Fourth Wing with fairies in it. So another one is what my friend recommended to me because she wanted to do a book club. She has not responded to me about the book club, but it is Women of Vault Imagineering, which I think would be really cool because in History Month, #1 and #2 on the engineering team for my job, and it would be kind of cool. I'm not an engineer though, I just do the documentation. Next is the graphic novel, Heartstopper is volume 5. I read 1 through 4 really fast, so good. It is a LGBTQ and it's about Nick and Charlie and how their relationship's doing. In the beginning it's like them trying to figure out their sexuality, well, not them, just one of them. And it's just another saga in their life. Then I got Addicted to You. I got it because it was recommended by Steph Borger on her YouTube video where she talked about you had to tell somebody to read 5 books, what books would they be or something. And so I ended up buying 3 of them. I think there's 2 more left I still haven't bought. And then 2 of them that I read that she recommended, I actually really loved, which I can talk about another time, but it was really good. And I totally recommend you watch that video because it was very good. Yes, kitty. So I was excited reading this one. Got this one from Barnes & Nobles because it has exclusive material. Note, another thing from my haul is that I bought these 2 because it was buy one, get one 50% off, which is a good deal. And they both had bonus material. But these are not in order. There's, I think, a book between this one and that one's the first. Addicted to You is the first one. And then there's one in between this one and this one, and I think there's one in between this one and this one, but again, it was buy one get 50% off, and I already loved the 2 that she recommended, so I figured I'll probably like this one too, although I'm probably gonna read this first because I want to make sure that I like it because it would kind of suck if I had these in a long game. I really liked the other one that she had, one where it was a rom-com, fake dating. I forgot what it was called, like the Spanish something, because they went to Spain. Anyways, I really liked it. I know it was a kind of controversial because some people were like, oh, it just reads like fan fiction. And there's a lot of books out there that do read like fan fiction and I don't like it, but I like that one. So, I mean, what was it, a 5-star? No, but I felt like it was a solid 4. Like it was a quick read, it was cute. You know, you don't read too much into it. Anyway, so this one, and again, they got me because it's bonus material. Just put bonus material on anything and I'll just buy it. And then the last one is A Feather So Black. Not sure what this one's about, but if you see from the top here, it is part of my book club. So I have to read that. Fantasy, I'm assuming romance, maybe not. I don't see anything. It looks interesting. I like the thickness of it, and I hope I enjoy it. All right, let's get this vlog started.
I'm starting Fake Mate. It stars 2 people who are doctors. It's almost like the marriage of convenience trope, the fake dating trope. I was really excited to read this because I know that Lana Ferguson book The Nanny is highly rated. I had just finished Bride from Ali Hazelwood and I'm really on a werewolf kick right now. So hopefully this is good. I love the cover. I'm just a fan of the cartoon covers. I know a lot of people don't like that and they would prefer to go back to like the old like romance covers, but to me those are like older. Precious. Yes, Precious. the older generation of romance books. So that's why I'm a fan of this new age kind of cover. Look, you can even see the doctor here. I'm assuming this is the main character. The font, the typography, I just love it. And like, you can even see their little wolfy footprints. Low fantasy, contemporary type of romance book. So, and I love paranormal romance, so I look forward to reading it. But it's a slow Saturday, so to go to Disneyland later for a birthday. Pretty confident I can finish this book this weekend. Alright, I decided to get ready for the day so that way I could spend more time reading and not have to like hustle and rush at the end. But so I'm already like 20 pages in. They really, most books I've read put like some kind of like setting in the background, like kind of get to know the characters a little bit. But this one just hit the ground running. She, her grandma was like, hey, have you been dating anyone? And she lied and was like, yes, it's Noah. And then she went up to Noah and was like, will you be my fake boyfriend? And it was just like after page like 5 or something, and I was like, dang, that was fast. I mean, it's fine, she did a good job, but it was just so fast that like I almost got whiplash. And I was like, oh, okay, so we're going in, we're diving in, like. But so far so good. The diving kind of makes me worried because I hope it's not like too fast, because when it's too fast it kind of, I don't know, there's no tension, and I like tension. There's a reason why I'm not really into cozy fantasy. I like more tension. Can you hear that? It's raining even harder. This is crazy. We're in SoCal, damn it. Ugh, I love this weather. The banter is very, very good. I've giggled like 3 times already. Yeah, I was a little, like I said, concerned in the beginning about how fast they worked together, so I was concerned for the writing. But she did a really, really good job. So far I'm about 70 pages in, and like that's really good banter for so far. And I'm a sucker for banter, so. And she made it interesting. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but she did make it a little bit different. Not that I'm comparing it to Bride from Allie Hazelwood, but it is a little bit different because a lot of people said that Bride for Allie Hazelwood was like an introduction to like Omegaverse for a lot of people, especially since they loved her from the from her STEM contemporary romances, so it's a little different. So this one's like, it's still pretty contemporary, but a dive deeper into more of the Omegaverse. This is like this, if Bride was like step 1, this would be step 2. I went to sleep without closing out because I was just so tired. I was more tired than I thought, I guess, because I really wanted to try to finish it last night, but I think I conked out at like 10:30, like after I showered and everything like that, so maybe the shower is just really relaxing. I am getting to like the crux storyline, so I'm really excited. I don't think I'm gonna finish it right now because I do have a meetup at Disney today. I'm gonna be dressed as Daisy, so I have purple pants. The rest of my outfit later, but I don't have to be there for another 2 hours, so I'm gonna try to squeeze in a little bit of more time here.
I just got home from work. I'm already more than halfway through Fake Mate. I really like it so far. We are at the like pinnacle, I guess, of the novel. So it's getting kind of, I wouldn't say boring, but the tension is gone. But we still have like 100 more pages left, so I'm kind of like, oop, what's gonna happen now? And yeah, I'm hoping to finish it by tonight because I do have to start A Fate Inked in Blood because my book club is doing that on Saturday, and I do want to participate, so I kind of want to read the book, so I will be doing that today. I'm done with the book now, which is good. Do some work. I thought it was really good. I'd say, I mean, I'm gonna put a 5-star on Goodreads. I'd say it's almost like a 4.75, but I'm not gonna be nitpicky enough to be like, oh yeah, 4 stars out of Goodreads, because overall it was really good. It did get slow towards the end. That's to be expected when it like wraps up, you know what I mean? Like obviously they're in love, we're just figuring things out. I did like the tidbit about his mom's gossipy friend, like that wrap up at the end. I thought that was so funny. I'm not gonna say anything just in case, but I do think it's a really, really good, like I said before, wrap up of Bride, like not wrap up, sequel, almost like a good follow-up book for Bride. And it's really crazy because I was on TikTok earlier today and people kept saying the same thing. And I was like, hey, I said that. Yes, Precious. On TikTok. And I'm like, damn, I'm not even the first person to think of it. But honestly, they probably like advertise it that way. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to do a little bit of work. And then I'm going to try to start A Fate Inked in Blood because I have book club in a couple days. And I need to have read at least most of it, if not all of it, to discuss. So time to get back to work, I guess. Before I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm going to a little bit of time before it's time for bed. I'm gonna start A Fate Inked in Blood. From what I understand, it's kind of like a Viking story, which is a little different from her original series, which was more like Eastern, I guess. Or at least that's how I imagined it, kind of thing. It's nice because I actually was there for the first release, and she was at my local Barnes & Nobles, and she did sign my book page here. So it says for Tizzy. I decided to from now on get my things signed as my Tizzy because that's my nomenclature, just because I sometimes go by Piper and sometimes I go by Vivian, and it's just a lot easier if I just stick to one thing, because now some of my books say Vivian, some of them say Piper. It's so crazy. I was like, you know what, Tizzy is my name no matter what I play, so Tizzy. Anyways, and I guess she is betrayed, plus she's forced in a marriage. She's gutting fish. That's where I kind of get the... And the names are really like Nordic, like Bjorn, Freya. And, you know, she's in a loveless marriage of not convenience, but it says Norse. Nice. So I was right. Okay, I wasn't crazy. She dreams of something more than just being a wife who guts fish. She's betrayed by her husband, you know, trials, tribulations. The man that she meets or whatever is, should she fall in love with him? The usual fantasy romance. So let's start it and we'll go. You can tell she really doesn't like her husband, who has magical powers, like not a lot, but like enough to like that people are like, oh my god, you're like amazing, kind of like Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. She doesn't, except she's actually married to him and he wants to have a baby, and she's purposely like making sure she doesn't have a baby by like shoving citrus up herself. It's kind of weird. I've never heard of that before, but and then like her brother's like, you need to act like a better wife, like the fact that he's your husband like puts good fortune on us because he takes care of mom, and I have contracts because of him, and it's just kind of like, why is everything on her to be like this mule for like being the wife. I don't know. So far, I mean, so far it's pretty interesting. I'm only on page 16, but I mean, I can tell it's setting up. So it's a little bit slow, but not like so slow where I'm like, wow, this is boring. I can't continue anymore. I'm waiting for the action. Hello. Yes, precious. Stop showing everyone your butt. Showing everyone your butt. All right, I'm gonna stop there for now just because I do have work in the morning. I'm gonna hope to get like another, how many pages is this? 350 pages. I could probably finish this by tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Should be fine. I have a couple days before my book club anyway, so that'll be easy. And then I have a art to read that I need to finish before 4/5 and review. And then I have another e-arc to read. I don't know why I put myself in it. It was like an ad or something. It was like, hey, do you want to help support me? I checked out her other books and they had an average like a 3.8, 3.9, which is pretty good for like an independently published book. So I thought I'd give it a shot because it's kind of like Phantom of the Opera meets Beauty and the Beast. And I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. But now I'm kind of like, kind of have that and the physical art. But it's a middle grade book to read really fast. So now I'm like, am I in over my head? Plus, I have the Disney Woman of Engineering that I have to do. Well, that's a problem for future me. Good night. See you tomorrow. Today is a work from home day, which means that I still work, but it's nice because I don't have to worry about the commute and, you know, for break and stuff. Instead of sleeping in my car, I can sleep in my bed, which will be good. So work hasn't started yet. It doesn't start for 10 more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and check my emails and things like that, and then probably just get ready. I don't really need to go anywhere today, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy with my makeup or anything like that. But I do always put on sunblock because I have big windows, and it's good to put sunblock on to protect your skin. People always ask me why I look so young for how old I am, and they're like, how do you do it? I'm like, well, first jeans, obviously. I'm not wearing any because I just woke up, but just kidding. And then second, I use a lot of sunscreen. Doesn't matter which. I try to put on a little bit of eyeliner even if I'm not really going anywhere, just because when I see myself in the mirror, it makes me feel kind of better. Because like, otherwise my eyes kind of look kind of sleepy because my eyes droop. But then when I put eyeliner, it kind of looks like my eyes are open. That's the curse of being Asian, so, you know. Is what it is. I'm wearing my cruising shirt. I got it from Disney Cruise Line when I was there last week. I got it from the kids section. It was only like $18 plus tax. So tip. There's a Stardew update. I haven't played Stardew since there was a new update. So I'm probably gonna update that. Maybe I'll play it today actually. After I finish reading. I'm probably gonna enter some book giveaways on Goodreads. Your girl loves a free book, so I mean, I haven't won very often, but I win once in a while, so that's fun. And it takes me like 3 minutes to like sign up for the ones I like. It's always fun because I mean, I do actually like literary fiction, and it's not the type of book I normally buy. I read it, but I normally read like fantasy, romance, or contemporary. No thrillers. Sometimes with some arcs from here. If you, I don't know if any of you guys are like, oh my gosh, how do you get an arc? I have like 6 so far, 2 of them which are actually coming out next week. They're both literary fiction because the ones that are like fantasy or romance like are really hard to get. But if you ever want to know how you get it, one of them is through giveaways like Goodreads or something like that. People are looking for the giveaway, but then only like 10 giveaways, so like your chances are pretty high. I mean, not really great, but higher than normal, like for a romantasy book. So I still enter the romantasy ones though. You never know. Won once before, an autographed copy. Shoot your shot. Decided to put on lipstick, not because I put on lipstick when I'm home alone, but I think I'm gonna record a TikTok video later, and my lips don't really show up in those types of videos. And not that I'm really popular on TikTok, because I'm not. I don't understand how it works. I know whatever. I only have that many followers because I went viral once on a video that's like since been deleted. But I do like to express myself. Sometimes I have an idea like I do today, and I like to roll with it. This is my kitchen. Most people have seen it through YouTube, but they see it through the other end to see my oven when I cook. This is a different angle now that I have a
different camera. Before I used to record on my laptop. I would record on my laptop and then edit through my laptop. So sometimes that was why it kind of looked jank. And it was also hard because I would put my laptop like right over there, like right here. So I would just put it like on some kind of stand. And then I would be cooking right here, so you guys would see me on this direction, and that's why my oven would be behind me. Yeah, it was not the greatest. But you do what you gotta do. Plus also, I think before when I recorded it, my cabinets were brown. And I didn't like that brown color that came with the brown color. It's white now because me and my mom painted it together. Like, we were tired of it. And a lot of people actually liked it. They were like, oh my god, like, you guys got it painted? How much did it cost? And we're like, we did it ourselves. We went to Home Depot. We bought our own paint. And I had to like sand it down. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm trying to choose between these two different coffees for my coffee machine. I've always wanted those really cool ones that actually do beans, and I was looking it up last week and it went like $800, and I was like, oh hells no, your girl does not have $800. So I'm stuck with my, not stuck, but my $200 espresso that I got because it was $50 off that day, and I had a $50 coupon, so it was only $15 savings. But I'm also, and you know what? It's actually not that more expensive than the Keurig pot. Do you think I should go with this one, El Salvador, or Alicio? I think I'm gonna go with Alicio because El Salvador seems like it's 5, and Alicio is 9 on like the caffeine scale. Are these caffeine scales to be believed? It's an espresso, which means it's not even coffee. Do both. Is that allowed? Will the flavors mix? I'm not a coffee connoisseur. Is this an actual coffee? The other one was just an espresso. Oh yeah, it's an actual coffee. Or maybe I should just do the espresso. I can do 2 espressos and then add the milk. I could do that. That wouldn't be too bad. 2 espressos? I just made myself a $2 coffee. 2 espressos and milk. I think that's okay. I'm gonna do a coffee. No. We've already decided. I'm gonna do a coffee. I mean, how bad is it to do 2 coffees and an espresso? We're finding out today. Ghirardelli caramel chocolate, so we can be a little bit fancy. That wasn't a lot of espresso. It literally looked like a teacup. Well, I mean, I guess that's what espressos are. They are teacups. Let's be real here. I'm not lactose intolerant. My mom isn't either, but she firmly believes that soy is better for you than whole milk, so we just have soy. But once in a while, I'll get whole milk. I wonder if my brother is lactose intolerant. I heard a lot of Asians are. I know my sister is. But out of 9 people, out of 7 brothers and sisters, I'm number 2 out of 7. I think she's the only one. I should ask my 2 brothers. That's a good question. I don't know if they're in school though. Lunch break time. But look how cute they are. They're cuddling. So cute. I'd pet them, but I want to. Oh, they heard me. I'm yowing. Time to make myself some lunch. Since I'm Asian, I'm gonna make myself some ramen. Like, let's have a thicker sauce. And then Alright, I just finished work. It wasn't too busy, but it wasn't too light either, especially for a Friday, honestly. But if you notice behind me, my bed is different. And it's because during my lunch break, after I finished eating it, my cat was on bed and I have white sheets. And I was like, wait, it kind of looked like when he jumped on it, there was like a little bit of like dirt on him. And I was like, that's weird. But he sometimes escapes outside. Like, he always comes back home. He's not an outside cat or anything like that, but he yearns for adventure. Anyways, when I was like, that's weird. Does he have fleas or something? Because he did escape outside for 12 hours last week. And I found a flea. So I immediately stripped my sheets. I washed everything and rugs and vacuumed everywhere. I also washed all the cats, just in case, because like I do not want a flea infestation at all. But doing that kind of ripped off my nails. See here? So that's kind of a bummer. So my fingers kind of hurt. Cat ownership. So I'm excited. I'm going to go make myself some food because I'm hungry. Gonna
finished doing the laundry. Like my sheets are still sheeting. Like I was able to wash, and I'm just waiting for the comforter and stuff to put on top. It should be done in about 30 minutes. And then, so I wasn't able to record that because I was just so hectic, so busy. Should be a quiet night. I'm just gonna eat food and then read. Gotta finish it. I have to finish this by tomorrow. I was able to record the video I wanted, which is why I had the red lipstick on. So if you want to watch it, it's on TikTok, but it's not a big deal. It's just a 30-second video about a hydro drug. It's a little damp because I didn't dry it all the way, but you know, it could go in the dryer for 10 more minutes. But I already have different dryer in there, so I'm gonna read instead. That's my MO. Oh my god. The warrior she met on the beach turned out to be the Jarl? Oh, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word right, but color me shocked. The romance is romanticing. Last day, I'm getting ready for the day. I'm 100 pages in a 350 page book. I'm pretty sure I can finish it. It's only 11:30. It was raining when I woke up this morning, which is why it took me so long to get out of bed, because I love the rain so much that I think it's like so cozy that I don't want to leave. It's out of my one of those like quarterly gift, not gift, it's not free. One of those like quarterly subscription boxes that I have, and I thought it was cute. I don't know if I would order it though. It's kind of expensive. I think it's like $20 for this hand cream. But anyways, yeah, it's only 11:30 and the book club doesn't start until 6. I don't plan there until be like 5:30, so I feel like I can definitely finish the 250 pages in like 3 hours. I have nothing else to do today, so that's my plan, and then eating food, and then maybe getting cat food. I mean, I have plenty of cat food at home, but I like to like make sure that my cats are happy by like getting them different types of variety of dry food and wet food, just because I eat a variety of food, and I think it's not fair if my cat just keeps eating the same thing. And you know what, cats do that. They do eventually get bored of food. It's like a running joke in like the cat community where like they'll say, cat loving this food, I buy 60 pounds worth. Suddenly my cat says, why'd you feed me this filth? Things like that, and I'll send it to like my cat friends and they think it's hilarious. I can't find my Andarna ring from Fourth Wing. Really sad. I think I might have lost it. I might have to order another one. I'm hoping it's just around here somewhere. I mean, like this one is from like Princess and the Frog, and I totally found that under my bed and it was gone missing for 4 days, so I'm hoping that the same thing happened here. I'm also missing my nail ring, also hoping it'll pop up somewhere. I will admit that it's taking me longer than I thought it would take, just because it's not pulling me in as much as like the Bridge Kingdom did. It's still good, it's still fast. It's not like some books where you have to like force yourself to read it. It's not one of those, but it's also not super exciting to me. It's instant attraction for both of them, you can tell. And she's already one of those like, oh, I want to fight warriors, like in a typical romantasy that we've been seeing a lot lately. Like, oh, you think that they're a meek little girl, but it turns out like they know how to fight and stuff. And it's like, who's teaching these girls how to fight? Like, can I get a weak girl like just once? Because I'm weak. Like if I were ever to being thrown into one of these or ACOTAR or anything like that, like, and they're losing behind enemy lines, if only there was somebody to save us, and like out comes with a girl with a bow and arrow, and it's always a bow and arrow, who knows why. Like that would be me going like, oh no, what do I do? And then I'd like take one of these and be like, my bad. Let's go to the car. Lead the way. Came back from Barnes & Noble's where I was supposed to have my book club, but it turns out they did it on yesterday, which is kind of sucky because I did check, and on their website it said the 30th, which is today. But I guess it kind of, honestly, I should have kind of like suspected it was weird, because it's been Friday for the last like, since I joined, like, which was like 6 months ago. but then the website said 30th, and I was like, oh, maybe something happened and they can't do Friday, so it's gonna be Saturday. And then when I got there was nobody there, and then I checked the Discord and it was yesterday, and I was like, what the heck? So maybe I should just assumed. And I'm not close enough to anybody to talk to them about. If I actually was like close to somebody, they'd be like, hey, are you coming? Like, see you there kind of thing. But I'm not like close. I'm kind of too shy to really like, because like it's not like, it's kind of a club where everyone talks and stuff like that, but it's like, you know, because it's at Barnes and Noble's, like some people talk, some people just like have one thing to say or something like that. You know, some of them have formed like cliques, not in a bad way, but obviously, you know, the club has been going on for like over a year. So, you know, the people who were in it, like they already like formed really fast friendships and things like that. So they already have inside jokes. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Because it's not like it's cliquey, as in they don't want people to join them. It's more like, because they already like know each other so well. I'm like, if you know, like when they're talking like, oh my god, we should totally do this, and I'm like, am I supposed to be like, can I join? You know, I don't know. I think I'm too shy for that. Maybe one day. All right. Well, since this is the last day of my vlog, I'll go ahead and show you guys my night routine since I have more time on my hands. So I'll do like a full bath video, taking off my makeup, skincare, like the whole thing.